Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha
Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe.
Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur
Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
जय कलयुग पावन हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरये।
ततो जयमुदीरये।
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी।
नैष्टिकी।
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः।
गोविन्दाय नमो नमः।
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते
गोपेश गोपिका कान्त
गोपेश गोपिका कान्त
राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते
राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते
तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी
तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी
राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
भानुसुते देवी
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये।
नमामि हरिप्रिये।
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च
कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
नमो विष्णुपादाय
नमो विष्णुपादाय
कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त
श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त
स्वामीनिति नामिने।
स्वामी नामिने।
नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे Gauravani Pracharine
Gaurvani Pracharani
Nirvishesha Shunyavade
Nirvishesha Shundavadi
Paschatya Deshatarine
Prasata Deshatarani
Jai Shri Krishna
Jai
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadha
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadigo Bhaktavinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So welcome everyone to our weekly Bhagavad Gita class. Thank you for coming. We are continuing our discussion from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 2 entitled Contents of Gita Summarized. We are continuing our discussion on a very very important and fundamental topic of Bhagavad Gita, that we are not this body, we are soul. This knowledge is really rare. Although this knowledge is very easily available in Bhagavad Gita, but it is said Bhagavad Gita is an open secret. Everybody reads it, very few understand it. Just because we can read English, that is not the qualification to understand Bhagavad Gita. The qualification to understand Gita is to become a devotee of Krishna. That is what Krishna himself says in the 4th chapter, 3rd verse, where Krishna is telling Arjun, Arjun, you know why I am giving this knowledge to you only? Sa evayam mayate adya yoga prokta puratana bhakto asime sakhacha iti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. This is a supreme secret, rahasya uttam. This is a supreme secret which Krishna is giving to all of us through Arjun. Because Arjun is bhakta and sakha. That means he has a favorable attitude towards the Lord. He is not challenging Krishna. He is not arguing with Krishna. He is trying to understand. He is trying to solve his doubts, get the answers to his queries. So this knowledge is really rare. It is described in Bhagavad Gita throughout the scriptures, other scriptures also, that this human life, it is really a rare species. We keep hearing about some endangered species, but human species is also very endangered species in the sense that this is the only species in which we can connect to the Lord and understand our true potential. Otherwise, it is just like a person who gets a washing machine and he doesn't know how to use it, so he is using it as a tub, opening the cover and putting the cloth and washing it, making it as a tub. That is not the actual purpose of washing machine. So this human body is really a rare machine. So if we don't use this facility properly, we are underutilizing our resources. So it is a very very rare form of life. And if we are just spending this life taking care of the things of the world, taking care of our body, relatives, family, business, then that is not the best utilization of this body. Okay, we have to do these things, no doubt. We have to take care of our body, we have to take care of our family, our business, our society. But if we are just doing all these things and not understanding the real purpose of life, that means it is not an intelligent proposal. There is a story which Srila Prabhupada would tell, that one time a person, he went to a sage and he said, "Oh great sage, can you please tell me how valuable the spiritual life is? And what is the most important thing in this spiritual life I should do?" So he said, yes, the sage said, "I'll tell you the supreme secret. What is the most important thing in the spiritual life? That is connecting to the Lord by chanting the names of the Lord. And the most important and the famous of all the names of the Lord is this Hare Krishna mantra. It is a supreme secret. Nobody knows this. I am going to tell you this supreme secret." And he tells this Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So he says, please chant this regularly. And it is a very secret mantra. So I was very happy that, okay, I have received something very secret. So people like to get something which is rare, which is only given to them. So as he goes out, he sees some children playing and they are also chanting Hare Krishna. So he's surprised. Hey, bole secret mantra hai. Children are also chanting. Then he goes ahead. There were some ladies washing their clothes on the riverside. They were also chanting Hare Krishna. Then there were some kings, ministers going. They were also chanting. So he was surprised and amazed. He thought maybe the sage has cheated me. He told it is secret mantra, but everybody is chanting this mantra. What is so special and secret? So he went back to the sage. And he said, you told me this is secret mantra. Everybody is chanting this mantra. What is so secret about this? He said, I'll tell you this later. I'll tell you another job. He gave a diamond, a very rare type of diamond. Not so easily seen. He said, you know what is this? And this person, he was a diamond merchant. So he knew the value of this person, this diamond. He said, yes, it is very, very rare diamond. You go out and ask few people, those children and those ladies, about the value of this diamond, and you try to trade this off. See if they take it. So he goes to the children and says, can you please take this? Do you know what is this? The children said, we don't know what is this. It looks like an ordinary stone. Give us, we'll play like a ball with this. Foolish kids, give me back. He goes ahead and those ladies are washing. He said, you know what is this? They said, we don't know what is this, but we needed a stone to rub our clothes. Can you please give this? So he was frustrated. And then he came back and he told this sadhu that nobody knew how valuable this gem is. So the sage said, this is how the chanting of this Hare Krishna mantra is also. Everybody is seeing it, chanting it, but still they don't know the value of what they are doing. And that's why they don't take it seriously. So therefore, the more we know the value of what we have received, the more we will do it properly. Otherwise, okay, ठीक है ना, हम तो करते ही हैं. Everybody is doing some spiritual practice. I am also doing. No, this is something special. This human life is rare. It is described that how many species of life are there according to scriptures? Anyone knows?
33,000 crores.
There are 84 lakh species of life. Jalaja navalakshani sthavara lakshavimshati kramayo rudra sankhyaaka pakshinam dashalakshanam trimshal lakshani pashava chatur lakshani manava. Jalaja aquatics. जल में जन्म लेने वाले aquatics. नवलक्षाणी 9 lakhs. Sthavara, the trees. Lakshvimshati 20 lakhs. Krimaya, insects. Krimaya Rudra Sankhya 11 lakhs. Pakshinam Dashalakshanam, the birds 10 lakhs. Trimshal Lakshani Pashava and all the other animals 30 lakhs. कितने बच गए अभी? 4 बचे हैं. Chatur Lakshani Manavaha, 4 lakh varieties of human beings depending on their consciousness and the modes they are in. So out of millions of species, millions of living entities, few only get a human body. It is a rare species. And if we don't use this properly, then it is like using the diamond for washing clothes, using it as a plaything. So that's how this human life is really a rare life. And it has lots of responsibility. The more facility is given to somebody, that means this person has more responsibility. A CEO and a peon, they both may be working on the same floor, but the CEO gets a bigger salary. He has a big income. Why?
Responsibility.
Because he has a bigger responsibility. So therefore, in this human life also we have a bigger responsibility. Not just taking care of eating, sleeping, mating and defending, that humans are also doing, animals are also doing. But dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesho. Human beings, they can connect to the Lord. They can understand the value of life. They can ask questions why I am suffering. Animals can't ask. So therefore we have to use this human life for this purpose also. Otherwise it is like going abroad without doing currency exchange. And you land up there and you realize there is no currency exchange system here. So I may be a billionaire here, but in other country I am a beggar because I have no money which is working in the next world. So therefore this human life also, it is a life where we can acquire this currency of spiritual knowledge. That is the only currency which works in the next life. Everything else doesn't work in the next world. Whatever we acquire in this world, it will not work in the next world. You know, Alexander, when he was dying, he said, I have 3 wishes. Anyone knows the last 3 wishes of Alexander? Alexander the Great. He said, when I die, doctor should carry my dead body to the graveyard. And he said, okay. So he was telling his ministers. And my hand should be out of the coffin, open. And spread all the money I have on the road from which you will take my dead body. So the ministers asked, can you please tell us the reason for all these interesting types of desires? He said, I want to tell the world that when the death comes, even doctors can't save you. And we came in this world empty-handed and will go empty. We can't take even a single paisa. So therefore, this is a very, very rare knowledge. And we have to work to get that credit which works in the next life also. And this knowledge begins by this understanding that we are not this body, we are soul. So we were, I think, on the 17th verse of this second chapter. So last time we were discussing about how the non-existence has no endurance and the eternal has no change. Whatever is eternal will never change, and whatever is temporary, you can't save it. Okay, we'll continue the 17th verse. We'll recite this verse. Avinashi tu tadvidhi
Vinashi tattva vidhi.
yena sarvam idam tatam
Yeno sarvatam radam tam.
vinasham avyayasya
Vinasham avesasya.
na kaschit kartum arhati.
Nakashudkartam.
Translation, somebody?
That which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul.
Okay. Avinashi tu tadvidhi. You should know to be indestructible. Avinashi. Vinash, that which is destroyed. Avinash, that which is never destroyed. Avinashi tu tadvidhi. That soul which is mentioned so far, it is indestructible. And yena sarvam idam tatam. This pervades the entire body. That means the soul, just like sun has sunshine, the sun is at one place, but the sunshine is spreading all over the world. Similarly, the soul is at one place. Where is the soul situated in the body? In the region of the heart. And there is soul shine which pervades the entire body. That is called as consciousness. We are aware of all the parts of our body because the soul is present. So, yena sarvam idam tatam, and nobody can destroy. Na kaschit vinash. Nobody can destroy this soul. The soul is indestructible. And it never becomes old. Avyaya. So the soul is never destroyed. The soul never becomes old. We cannot say this is an old soul, this is new soul. ये अभी बना है, ये तो पुराना वाला है. No, the soul is always same, young. It is eternal. It never becomes old. So Prabhupada writes, anyone can understand what is spread all over the body. It is consciousness. Consciousness is spread all over the body. Everyone is conscious of the pain and the pleasure of the body in the part or as a whole. So because the soul is there, we are conscious of every part of our body, whatever is happening. Even if a hair on the body moves, we understand that something is touching. So that is because the soul is there. It is pervading the entire body. And then Prabhupada gives some quotation from Shvetashvatar Upanishad. He describes what is the size of the soul. The size of the soul is 1 by 10,000 tip of the hair. You divide the tip of the hair in 100 parts. Take that 100, one of the 100 parts, again divide into 100. Bal agra shatabhaga shatadha kalpita. Shatabhaga means 100th portion. Then again take that 100th, divide by 100. That is the size of the soul. But even if you get the electron microscope of such resolution, you can't see the soul, because the soul is spiritual. We can see matter by our eyes. We can't see soul by our eyes. So therefore the soul, it is a very, very minute entity. But that minute entity is there in the ant also and in the elephant also. Such an interesting machine, right? If there is a big machine, if there is a big entity, that means you need a big machine to run that entity. If there is a big ship, okay, bigger machine is there. And if there's small car or small motorcycle, oh, small engine. But this soul is such an interesting machine. It can run an elephant body also, it can run the ant body also. Because it is spiritual substance. Because the spiritual has lots of power. It is unimaginable power. We have the experience of the power of this world. Just like we see the missiles and all the weapons of this world. How do they run? They run on a chemical power. Then we see nuclear weapons. They run on nuclear power. That is subtle power. That is not gross, but it has more power. The more we go from gross to subtle, the power increases. Similarly, there is something called as mystic power. There are some mystic sages. You must have heard in Kumbh Mela and all the other, Himalaya places, there are yogis who are living for many hundreds of years maybe. There are some yogis who can levitate in the air. Where is this power coming from? And it is not just made up thing. It is a fact. So I have one video of a person. His name is Prahlad Jani. 75 years old person. And he has not eaten or drunk anything since last more than 60 years. Still he is surviving. And his brain is like a brain of a 25 years old man. So how is this? What is this power? This is mystical power. This is subtle. Mystic Siddhi. There are 8 types of Siddhis. One is Anima, Laghima, Ishita, Vashita, Prapti, Kama Vashaita, Parakamya. We have heard वो हनुमान जी की आरती होती है ना, उसमें बोलते हैं अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता. सुने ये? What are these अष्ट सिद्धीज? ये अष्ट सिद्धि हैं. He can become smaller than the smallest. Anima. Laghima, bigger than the biggest. One can control others' mind. One can create anything from anywhere. All these are subtle powers. There is nothing spiritual in this. It is all manipulating the subtle powers of the nature. Just like scientists are now successful in manipulating some of the subtle things, all the electromagnetic waves. That's why we have this mobile phones working and the satellites working. So this is another level of subtle power. But even higher than the subtle power is the spiritual power. And that is the most powerful thing in this entire creation. And when we chant this mantra, the spiritual mantras, they have the power to tap the spiritual energy which is there, stored. And that's what we are trying to do, to connect to the supreme power. by regularly chanting. This chanting of this Hare Krishna mantra, it is not an ordinary chant, it is not an ordinary mantra. The more we try to imbibe this, the more we try to do this regularly, the more we'll experience the transformation. It is not just about a Sunday affair of hearing Gita. We are here to transform our life for good. Just once a week hearing is wonderful. But what we do after that one Sunday, that is the most important thing. Otherwise, just hearing will not help us much. We have to apply this. There are 4 levels of hearing. First is Shravanam. Shravan means hearing. That's what we are doing now. Second level is Mananam. What is the meaning of Manan? सुना है word आपने? Manan कर रहे हैं. Manan means contemplation. That means you go out and you think, you try to remember what all we heard, what all we discussed. Then that is not the end. Third level is called as Nidhi Dhyasanam. Okay, so many things were spoken in the class today. I want to apply this one thing in my life. That is application. Hearing, contemplating, applying. And the 4th level is Vandanam. Vandana means now you share your experience with others. Oh, I am practicing this process. It is really nice. It works for me. I am really seeing wonderful benefits. You also try. So that is the 4th level. So hearing, whatever we are doing now is hearing. The next level should also come. It should not be the end of, okay, ठीक है, आज का spiritual process done. एक हफ्ते का हो गया हमारा कोटा पूरा. अभी next Sunday. No, we have to apply this regularly. That's why spirituality, it is called as Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Nitya means
Every time.
always. It should not be done Sunday to Sunday. वो संडे आया तो भगवत गीता क्लास है. वो भगवत गीता कहाँ है? वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा पहले. So it should not become like that. We should try to apply this. Try to chant every day. And we'll never get time for sure. You know, material nature is working very wonderfully for us. We all know this word Maya. Maya means the illusory energy of the Lord. That is Durga Devi. She is working for us always. And she has one job. Her job is to test the determination of living entity. As soon as one starts turning towards God, she will test us. Okay, how interested he is or she is, how focused and determined this person is to chant, to hear, to remember God. That will be tested. As soon as we develop this desire, mind will say, Maya Devi will say, Maya, and mind is the representative of Maya. Our mind is the most wicked person. Mind will always give reasons why not to chant today. You know, material nature, Maya Devi works differently for a spiritualist and a materialist. For a person who is not interested in spirituality, Maya Devi will say, all these things are bogus. They are good for nothing. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. You just waste your time doing all these things. Just enjoy a world. And for a spiritualist, what Maya Devi will say? She will say, this is the best thing to do. करना ही चाहिए. लेकिन कल से. आज नहीं करिए. Today you have no time ना. You have a to-do list. आज तो busy day आपका. कल से पक्का हम लोग दोनों साथ में बैठ के करेंगे चैंटिंग. And that day will never come. कल से. कल बैठेंगे तो कल बोला था ना. कल. And that kal never comes. So we have to be determined. Maya keeps on cheating us. If we are determined, we have to start from today. And our process is the simplest one. Just chant the names of the Lord in an attentive way. The most of the regular practitioners, they have this habit of chanting at least 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. That is the minimum standard Prabhupada has given. Otherwise, the standard is, Krishna says, Satatam Kirtayanto. 24 hours chant. 24 hours so possible nahi hai. Chalo 2 घंटा. So at least begin from somewhere. At least start regularly chanting. That is the most important part of our spiritual practices. At least 4 rounds or whatever we can. We should try to imbibe this process. Otherwise, all this knowledge, it is good to hear, but if we are not practicing it, it will not create a difference in our life. It will not create transformation. There is no dearth of information. There is dearth of transformation. Information is sufficient. AI age, what is the problem? You can get all the information, but there is a dearth of transformation. Anybody can tell anything about anyone in this world now. Even an unpad person, an illiterate, can also tell about the rocket science. AI can give everything, but transformation is missing. And transformation comes when we start applying these principles. Otherwise, it will just remain a theory for us. And we may keep on coming and we may feel, ठीक है, ज़्यादा कुछ, okay, I am attending these Gita classes, but कुछ transformation नहीं हो रहा है, because I am not practicing it. I am not applying it. Unless we apply regularly, we will not experience the transformation, because Krishna, he has a principle. He has a principle. So please take out 4th chapter 11th verse. How Krishna works. He is a very wonderful person. He reciprocates according to our desires. 4th chapter 11th verse. Krishna says, we'll recite this. ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम्
तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम्
मम वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते
मम वर्तन्ते
मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः.
मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः.
Translation, somebody can read.
Is all I surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respect, O Son of God.
As you go to Krishna, Krishna will reciprocate accordingly. If somebody likes to be cheated, Krishna will send somebody who will cheat. If we want cheap things, Krishna will send somebody who will give us cheap things. Spirituality is not a cheap thing. Unfortunately, many times people, they get cheated by some cheap things, cheap spiritual teachers. And there is no dearth of that, those type of people. Do whatever you want. Just give some donation and you are a spiritual person. And क्या करना है? कुछ नहीं करना है. You don't have to chant anything, or you chant whatever way you want, whenever you want. No rules and regulations. And you are a spiritual person and people like it. Because nobody likes rules and regulations. Everybody wants to be a free bird. No regulations. I want freedom. But without regulations, you can't achieve anything in this world. If you want some success, you have to follow some rules and regulations. Even to win a 100-meter race, there are so many rules and regulations people they follow. What to speak of trying to connect to the Lord? That is a really rare thing. We have how many of you have heard the story of Dhruva? Small boy Dhruva. There was a great king, his name was Uttanpad. He had two wives, Suniti and Suruchi. Suniti, she had a very, very wonderful son. His name was Dhruva. Suruchi, she had also a nice son. His name was Uttam. 5 years old boy. One day, Dhruva, he went to the palace of his father. And he wanted to sit on the lap of his father. He saw his stepbrother Uttam was sitting on the lap of his father. And Dhruva also tried to climb and sit. Suruchi was there standing, mother of Uttam. And she said, Dhruva, If you want to sit in the lap of your father, then you have to take birth from my womb. That means she's saying you are not qualified to sit now. Because Suruchi was a dear wife of Uttanpad. Suniti was not so dear. And Suruchi, she was really, strong and harsh in her words. She said, you can't sit on your father's lap. Dhruva, she became really angry as a small boy. As if he was so angry, his lips were trembling in anger. He was breathing very heavily. He ran to his mother, and his mother, by the time the other maid servants of the palace had told what had happened. So Suniti, she said, oh my dear child. She was also very sad. She knew that I am not the dear wife, so my husband is also partial. She said, Dhruva, please don't be angry with your stepmother. Whatever you want, go to the Supreme Lord. Where will I find Supreme Lord? Suniti said, the great sages, they go to the forest to find Supreme Lord. Please go to the forest and try to find the Supreme Lord. What can I give, Dhruva? I am just one mother. Supreme Lord has the heart of millions of mothers. He'll give you whatever you want. Tameva vatsa shrayabhritya vatsala mumukshubhi mrigya padabja paddatim ananya bhave nijadharma bhavite manah avasthapya bhajasva purusham. Bhajasva purusham. Worship the Supreme Lord. He is vatsa ashraya. Vatsa means calf. Just like the cow takes care of the calves, the Lord takes care of his devotees very lovingly. So Dhruva goes to the forest and he does intense tapasya. You know what type of tapasya he does? On the way he met Narad Muni. Unless you meet a guru, you can't do anything. So Narad Muni, he first tested him. He said, Dhruva, you are a child. Children, they don't take these words seriously. If somebody chastises the children, they cry and then they start laughing after some time. They don't remember all this. So why are you taking all these things seriously? Go back. When you grow up, then you consider going to the forest and doing all this tapasya. Dhruva said, oh great sage, whatever you are speaking, they are all wonderful words, but I can't follow them. My mind is disturbed. Can you please tell me how can I achieve my desires? What was the desire of Dhruva? He wanted a kingdom greater than his great-grandfather. Who was the great-grandfather of Dhruva? His father is Uttanpad. His grandfather is Manu. You have heard this word, Manu? Swayambhuva Manu. And Swayambhu Manu's father is Brahmaji. And what is the kingdom of Brahma? This entire universe is the kingdom of Brahma. So he said, I want a kingdom greater than my great-grandfather Brahma. That is the desire of a 5-year-old boy. Padam Tribhuvan Utkrishtam Jigisho Sadhu Vartmame. Tribhuvan Utkrishta. तीनों लोकों से बड़ा. So Narad Muni, he said, okay Dhruva, I'll tell you the process by which you can please the Lord. Only Lord can give you this. He goes to the forest and he starts following whatever Narad Muni had told him. Intense tapasya. First month, he was just standing on his one leg. 5-year-old boy. What's your age? 7. Okay. So 2 years younger to you was Dhruva. So 5-year-old boy standing on one leg, and once and every day what he was eating? He was just eating some wild berries which were eaten by monkeys. They are called as kapitta fruits. That's all. Second month, he thought, this is too much of sense gratification going on. This is feast for me. No, I can't do this. He stopped eating that. What he was eating then? He was eating dry leaves which would fall from the trees. That's all. Third month, he thought this is also too much. He stopped eating that also. What he was doing now? He was just drinking water. Once in 15 days. Nirjal. अभी निर्जल एकादशी आ रही है कुछ दिन में. Fourth month. Now we may be thinking, how is this possible? This is too much for a child to do all this. Possible ही नहीं है. But this is Satyuga story. That time people had that power. Their body was made for tapasya and all these things. Fourth month, he stopped drinking water. He was just breathing. Fifth month, he thought this is also too much. He started breathing once in 8 days. Sixth month, he stopped breathing, standing like a pillar without breathing. And he was so powerful by his tapasya. The entire world started suffocating because he was not breathing. This entire movement of the air in the world was getting disturbed. So ultimately, Devtas were getting disturbed and they went to Lord Vishnu and said, "Oh Lord Vishnu, please do something. There is some demon, it seems, he is doing tapasya." So Lord Vishnu said, "Don't worry, this is my devotee, I'll take care of him. Go back, I'll take care." He goes back. So they all go. Lord Vishnu appears in front of Dhruva. And now Dhruva is absorbed in the Lord. And the great sages, the yogis, the ultimate perfection is they can see the Lord in their heart. That is called a samadhi. So Dhruva is now seeing the Lord in his heart. He is in bliss. Suddenly the Lord disappeared. And he became disturbed. He opened his eyes, the same Lord is standing in front of him. So happy. So now, all the while all these things are happening, and Bichara Uttanpad is very sad. He understood that what mistake I have done. I didn't take care of my child. He just wanted to sit on my lap. I didn't even allow it. How a cruel father I am. I don't know whether my son is alive or not. He is in the forest. The ferocious wild animals are there. How he will eat, where he will stay. So Narad Muni, after he teaches Dhruva, he comes back to Uttanpad. And he says, "Oh my dear king, you know what your son has done? Your son has done the most difficult task in the entire creation. Sudushkaram karam kritva lokapalairapi prabho aishyatya chirato rajan yasho vipulavam stava." Sudushkara karma. Dushkar means very difficult. Sudushkar means very, very difficult. Your son has done the most difficult task in the entire creation. What he has done? He has pleased the Lord and received darshan of the Lord. Therefore, you don't worry. He is protected by the Lord. And he will come back very soon. So this task of connecting to the Lord, it is not an easy task. Dhruva had to do such intense tapasya. But for people of Kali Yuga, the simplest process is given. We don't have to do such intense tapasya of eating only wild fruits or eating only leaves. We can't even think of these things. We don't even believe these things sometimes. कुछ भी बता रहे हैं, हम सुनेंगे तो आप कुछ भी सुना रहे हैं. ऐसा होता है क्या? So all these things are there. They are truth. But they are for Satyuga people. For Kali Yuga people, not possible. So therefore the easiest is given to the people of Kali Yuga. In Satyuga, the way to achieve the Lord was go to the forest and do tapasya. Thousands of years tapasya. Can we do that? Possibly nahi. In Treta Yuga, the way to connect to the Lord was you do big yajna. So much ghee is being poured, so much wood is burnt, Mantras are chanted properly. अभी कौन सा मंत्र और क्या करना है क्या? अच्छा, आप लोगों ने अपने घर पे कभी पंडित जियों को बुलाया रहेगा ना पूजा वूजा कराने के लिए? क्या क्या पूछते हैं पूजा कराने के पहले?
क्या सामग्री लगेगी,
क्या सामग्री लगेगी,
कितना टाइम लगेगा,
और
कितना पैसा लोगे,
कितना दक्षिणा लेंगे, और हाँ जी क्या भोग लगाना है। और आज तक कोई पूछे हैं कि कौन कौन सा मंत्र पढ़ने वाले हैं बताइए? जो भी मंत्र पढ़ना है पढ़िए, जल्दी खत्म करिए, किसी को क्या फर्क पड़ता है? You know, one of our very senior sannyasis in our ISKCON, he was a married person, grihastha, then he took sannyas. One time, somehow he got a desire. He was seeing his marriage video, and he was shocked to see that Pandit Ji, in his Vivaha Yagya, is chanting sannyas mantra. आशीर्वाद हो गया उसको. So nobody knows what is being chanted. Nobody knows what is the ideal way to do yagya. Ideal yagya is you chant mantra and fire should start. Machis se nahi. So nobody knows what is the ideal way to do yagya in Kali Yuga. Not possible. In Treta Yuga, in Dwapar Yuga, the way to connect to the Lord was you go to the temple and worship the Lord in the temple. Archa Vigraha Puja. That is also very difficult. So many rules and regulations are there. You have to purify your body. You have to chant so many mantras while taking bath. Purify the water before taking bath. इतना सारा करने में दिन निकल जाएगा नहाने में ही. बाकी चीज़ क्या करेंगे? So not possible in Kali Yuga. So therefore, the simplest is given to the people of Kali Yuga. कृते यध्यायते विष्णु त्रेतायाम यजतो मखै द्वापरे परिचर्यायाम कलौ तद हरि कीर्तनात्. कृत युग is सत्य युग. व्हाट इज द वे? ध्यान. जंगल में जाओ, वन में जाओ, तपस्या करो. त्रेता यजतो यज्ञ. द्वापर परिचर्या मीन्स वर्शिप द डीटीज ऑफ द लॉर्ड. इन कलियुगा Kalo tad hari kirtanat. The simplest is given. Just chant the names of the Lord and no difficult complex mantra. Which mantra to be chanted?
Hare Krishna, Hare
Only
Krishna.
simple Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The simplest is given for the people of Kali Yuga. बिकॉज मालूम है ज़्यादा बोलेंगे तो कुछ नहीं करेंगे. बोले ये लीजिए माला आप रखिए, हम नहीं करेंगे, इतना मेहनत कहाँ होगा. अभी उतना भी नहीं करेंगे तो फिर व्हाट इज द होप? इट इज डिस्क्राइब्ड इन भागवतम. देयर इज अ ब्यूटीफुल वर्स व्हिच कम्स. ही सेज दैट Kali, this chanting of the names of the Lord, it is such a simplest process. Anybody can chant. Even if at the time of death somebody chants, he gets benefit out of it. But people of Kali Yuga still don't do it. Such an astonishing thing. आश्चर्यमेतद् हि मनुष्यलोके सुधां परित्यज्य विषं पिबन्ति नामानि नारायण गोचराणि त्यक्त्वान्यवाचा कुहका पठन्ति. आश्चर्य है. What is the आश्चर्य? Sudham parityajya. Sudha means nectar. Parityajya, they give up nectar, and what are they doing? Visham pibanti. People of Kali Yuga are drinking poison. They give up nectar. They drink poison. What is nectar? What is poison? All the topics of this world, we are so interested, right? Idhar udhar ki charcha, news, and all the things of the world, we are so very eager to hear. But what are all these topics doing? They're just wasting our time, not giving us any benefit. In contrast to these topics, when we hear the topics of the Lord, they are bringing us closer to the eternal life. But wo nahi karenge, because it looks boring. Nobody is doing it. It is outdated, it seems. That is the understanding of people now. So therefore, the more we connect to this process of spirituality by reading, by chanting, the more we will experience the transformation. Okay, now one more thing. What happened after Lord appeared in front of Dhruva? You know what Lord said? Now the Lord, he's standing in front, and bichara small child, Dhruva, 5 saal ka bacha, he wanted to offer prayers to the Lord. But he didn't know any Sanskrit. So bichara, he was confused. So he was thinking, kya bolu, samajh nahi raha hai. So Lord understood that this small child wants to offer prayers. So the Lord has 4 hands, and he has some things in his 4 hands. Anyone knows what all things Lord carries in his 4 hands? Sudarshan? Flute nahi. Vishnu. Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. Lotus, Conch, Shankh, Conch and Chakra, Sudarshan Chakra and Gada. What is the name of Krishna's conch? Anyone knows? Krishna's conch is called as Panchajanya. Krishna's chakra is called as what? Sudarshan. ये तो मालूम है सबको. कृष्ण की गदा का क्या नाम है? मालूम है किसी को? There is everything about the Lord is personal. His gada is name of gada is Kaumodaki. Lord carries a bow also sometimes. उसका भी नाम है एक. Lord's bow is called as Sarang. Sarang. Thank you. So the Lord touched his conch shell to the forehead of Dhruva. And Dhruva started offering beautiful, beautiful prayers. One of the most beautiful prayers in Bhagwatam. 12 verses. Yonta pravishya mama vacham imam prasuptam sanjeevayatyakila shaktidhara swadhamna anyam shahasta charana shravanatvakadin prana namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam. He's saying, oh my Lord, you have touched my forehead. You have enlivened all my senses. Antah pravishya, you have entered my senses, and you have sanjeevayati, you have given life to my senses. When we connect to the Lord, then actually we become enlivened. This world is a very, very, very sad looking world. There is no fun in this world. That's why people, they try to invent some ways. All the entertainment industry is working because there is no fun. You connect to the Lord, it is all wonderful experience. Anyways, he offers many, many other prayers. And then the Lord said, oh Dhruva, ask for a benediction. Because that's why he did tapasya, intense tapasya. Just imagine, Lord is standing in front of you and he says, Vardhan mango, what's? तो अपना लिस्ट तो रेडी है, भगवान आ नहीं रहे. But you know what? Now in front of Dhruva, Lord is standing and Lord is giving a blank check, Vardhan mango. So what Dhruva says? He says, Sthanabhilashi tapasi sthitoham tvam praptavan deva munindra guhyam Kacham vichinvan api divyaratnam swamin kritarthosmi varam nayache. Sthana bhilashi. I wanted. Abhilasha. Abhilasha means desire. I wanted a position. What was the position Dhruva wanted? Anyone remembers? क्या चाहिए था उनको? A position greater than his great grandfather Brahma. So now he is telling, Sthana bhilashi tapasi sthitoham. I wanted a sthan, that's why I did tapasya. But now, tvam praptavan, aapko prapt kar liya hai. You have appeared in front of me. Deva munindra guhyam. And it is very difficult to achieve you, O my Lord. Greatest of the sages are trying to achieve you. Big, great rishis and the rajas, all the kings of the past, they have tried to achieve you. It is not so easy to achieve you. Now you have appeared in just 6 months. After achieving you, what is my realization? Kacham vichinvan api divyaratnam. All the things of the world which I was looking for, they were like the broken pieces of glass. You have given me diamond. You know, the broken pieces of glass, they also glitter. They look very attractive from a distance. But the more you catch hold of those broken pieces of glass, what happens?
Cut your hand.
Cuts you. It bleeds you. It looks very glittering. That's how the world is. It looks very glittering from a distance. दूर से बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And everybody is running after that broken pieces of glass, thinking, मजा आएगा. ये लेंगे, मजा आएगा. जब स्कूल में थे, तब लगता था कॉलेज में जाएंगे तो मजा आएगा. कॉलेज वालों को लगता है, एक बार डिग्री मिल जाए, लाइफ विल बी फन. डिग्री मिल गई, उसके बाद लगता है नौकरी मिल जाए, लाइफ विल बी फन. नौकरी के बाद बस शादी हो जाए, लाइफ विल बी फन. उसके बाद बस बच्चे हो जाए, उसके बाद उसके बाद बच्चे बड़े हो जाएं, देन लाइफ विल बी फन. फिर बच्चों की शादी हो जाए, बस 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 और क्या रखा है जीवन में, बस संतुष्टि. देन आफ्टर द किड्स आर मेड, बस पोते पोतियों का मुंह देख लें. That's how we always live in the future tense. And this glittering world will always tell us there is something in the future. This world never allows us to live in the present tense. Always focus on the future. Now you are earning, you have business, you worth crores of rupees, try to increase it, then you will be happy. None of the billionaires are happy in this world. Even if they sit peacefully and eat, their 10 generations can eat. But still they are working hard day and night, running for the glittering pieces of glass. So Dhruva, he says, Kacham vichinvan api divya ratnam. You have given me diamond, O my Lord. I have realized that nothing of this world satisfies you. It is not about becoming less ambitious. For sure, spiritualist also is ambitious. But his ambitions are not driven by the world. Oh, he has 2 cars, I want 4. He has 3 houses, I want 10. He has this much business, I want double of it. The spiritualist is not driven by the competition of this world. The spiritualist is driven by the desire to serve the Lord and serve the society and bring them closer to the Lord. Swamin kritarthosmi varam nayache. He says, Oh my Lord, I am satisfied. Kritarth, very common word, and kritarth ho gaye. Santushta. I am satisfied, oh my Lord, I don't want anything. Varam na yache. So that is the understanding of a spiritualist. That does not mean a spiritualist doesn't get anything. He gets all the things of the world. So the Lord didn't say, okay, theek hai, darshan ho gaya na, Hare Krishna, I am going. No. The Lord gave him the position bigger than Brahma. In the pole star which we see at night, that is the place where Dhruva is still there. That is the place where Lord stays with Dhruva. He ruled this planet for 35,000 years. And then he went to spiritual world of Dhruva Loka. Dhruva Loka is not the ordinary planet. It is spiritual world because their Lord lives. So that is the power of spiritual practice. So that is how we have to understand this knowledge, which begins by understanding I am not this body, I am soul. The more we apply this by regularly chanting, regularly praying, regularly reading, the more we will experience the transformation. Okay, I'll stop here. Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions or comments? Any thoughts? We can discuss.
बोलने में तो आसान है, समझने में भी आसान. Intellectually it's easy to understand. The soul, not the body. I don't know. Do you feel it?
Intellectually it is easy to understand, but to realize it, it is a lifetime project. To live by this principle that I am not this body, I am soul, that is a lifetime project. Because if somebody realizes that I am not this body, so we will not be affected by anything which is happening related to the body. Our family, our wife, children, husband will not be disturbed by it. We will take care of the things of the world, but we will not be disturbed by the changes of the world. That is called as self-realization. Atma Sakshatkar, we have heard this word. Sakshatkari Purusha hai. Suna hai humne. What is that Sakshatkar? That I am not this body, I am soul. So I work on that platform. It is not just a Bhagwat Gita class to speak. Ki bhai, acha, I am not this body, I am soul, okay. But we have to live by it. That means whatever is happening in my body, I am not disturbed by it. As it is said, miseries are compulsory, suffering is optional. The more we apply these principles, the more we are not affected by the changes of this body. And if we want to judge whether I am advancing, Krishna gives a list of qualities which this devotee develops, which this personality develops. In the second chapter, in the last section, 54 verse onwards. Then again he describes in the 14th chapter, 22nd verse onwards, what is the quality of such a person. Many places in Bhagavad Gita he describes. And the basic principle he is saying is this person is not affected by the changes of this world. He is not affected by the ups and downs of life. He is not affected by happiness and distress, man and apman, praises and insults. If somebody praises us, oh, we feel so good. Oh, this person has understood me. Oh, he is the only one who has understood me. बाकी लोगों को पता नहीं है मेरा इतना अच्छा ग्लोरीज है. उस दिन तो भगवद गीता क्लास में कितना बोल रहे थे प्रभु जी मेरे बारे में अच्छा. And if somebody insults us, oh, this person is good for nothing. We are affected by the praises and insults. But this devotee is not affected. That's Atma Sakshatkar. That's a very high stage. But we have seen people who are on that stage. Shri Prabhupada was one of them. Completely unaffected by whatever is happening in the body, whatever is happening in the world, absorbed in God. There was one disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Now he is no more. His name was Sridhar Swami. He was an American. He came to Krishna consciousness, started chanting, he joined. He took sannyas also at the age of 25 or something. Whole life is served wonderfully. And in his old age, it is like 2000 ke baad ki story hai. He had some liver issues, he had liver cirrhosis. His stomach was getting filled with fluid, ascites they call it. So, and the doctors told that he will not live for long. He wanted to leave his body in Mayapur. Mayapur is a place in Bengal. That is a place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birth. One of the avatars of the Lord. He flew from America. That time he was in America. So from America he flew to India. It is a long flight. So in flight he had lots of, some discomfort. And the air hostess came and said, "Sir, can I help you in any way?" He started telling this air hostess, "This body is temporary. What can we do for the body? Everybody is about to die. Don't worry." And she's thinking, "Ye lecture chal raha hai." He's in distress and he's giving a class. Anyways, he landed in Kolkata. And then from Kolkata to Mayapur is 4-5 hours of drive. It's a long journey. On the way, he fell unconscious. Somehow he reached Mayapur. One doctor came and he was examining him. His abdomen was full of fluid. So he was putting his stethoscope on the abdomen and he was auscultating, understanding if there is something happening. So at that time he came to consciousness and he said, "Doctor, is it a boy or a girl?" So that time also he's in pain, but still he is completely oblivious. People would call him Jolly Swami. He was always happy. So this is, these are some of the examples where we can see he is not his body. He's not at all disturbed by whatever is happening in this body. Another person, we have heard about Socrates, the famous philosopher. How he died? He was given poison, hemlock. He started speaking this philosophy, I am not this body, I am soul. And the king became insecure. That if everybody follows his philosophy, people will not fear my instructions. They arrested him. And he was told that you have to stop speaking all this. He said, why? No, you have to stop this, otherwise I'll kill you. You can't kill me. He said, you are in prison, we can kill you anytime. I am not this body, I am soul. And some of his disciples were saying, please just stop speaking all this for some time. Then later you can start, no problem. He said, no, I can't compromise. And these soldiers, they were telling, if you don't agree, we will give you poison. He said, okay, give me poison. I'll drink poison because I know I can't die. I'll just leave this body and go to another body. He happily drank poison, thinking very well that he will not die because the soul is eternal. That is the knowledge. Avinashi tu tadviddhi. हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. He was following it. So that is Atma Sakshatkar. So the process begins by connecting to the Lord, by practicing this philosophy. Just hearing will not bring much transformation. Practicing will. And our practice is simple. No big asanas, no standing on head, no fasting. Krishna consciousness is a very wonderful religion. They call it kitchen religion. Our spirituality begins by eating, tasting prasad. For after this program, generally we don't have any prasad lunch. But generally in all the programs we have nice prasad. And many of the people, they come because of prasad only. At least for college students. When I was in college, one of the senior devotees from temple, he would come, Gauranga Prabhu, very senior devotee. So he would get nice khichdi. ISKCON khichdi is not like ghar ka khichdi. Alag rehti hai ISKCON ki khichdi. And pineapple butter halwa. So that was that most attractive thing. So I would tell my friend कि यार तू जा रहा है ना प्रोग्राम में, वो क्लास खत्म होगा ना तो मेरे को एक मिस कॉल दे देना. I would go and just take prasad and come back. Just by eating prasad for few months, then I thought कभी कभी सुन भी लेना चाहिए क्या बोलते हैं ये. That's how I started going. Started practicing. So the process of spirituality is all wonderful process. We have to just start practicing it. Be with devotees, just like sometimes all of you should come to Friday for a Kalptaru program. That is where we have a wonderful group of devotees who are practicing. We have nice, association there. We have prasad there also. People, all the devotees, they meet and they discuss. So that is the wonderful example of ideal Vaishnava association, satsanga. Then we get inspiration. And many have taken to this process seriously. Okay. Any other questions anybody has? I will do some kirtan.
We say we are not this body, we are soul. Does soul also think something about the body? Because after all, it is his home. The soul doesn't think that body should be also taken care of.
Yeah, till the time the soul is there in the body has to be taken care of. We can't just become oblivious to the needs of the body.
You just can't go and die because we are not doing
No. That is not the right way. Till the time the soul is there in the body, we have to use this body to achieve the highest. If the car is not there, the driver can't run to the destination which is at a long distance. This is a very, very costly vehicle, very, very precious vehicle. Use it. Use it to achieve the highest. So we have to take care of the vehicle also. If somebody gets a Mercedes and he is not taking care of the Mercedes, then the Mercedes will be destroyed very soon. This body is a very rare vehicle. As Krishna says, Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. This is a vehicle in which the soul is moving from one body to another body. Now we have this vehicle. Another life, who knows which type of vehicle we'll be having. So use this, take care of this vehicle, achieve the highest. That's our responsibility, to take care of. That's why Krishna gives some information about how to take care of this body also. Yukta ahar, yukta vihar, yukta cheshta, yukta swapna. Yukta ahar means you should be balanced in your eating, sleeping, and recreation. Then you can be happy in this world. Yogo bhavati dukkha. Take care of the body. Use this body. Most of the times people, they are just obsessed with this body. They don't think anything beyond this body. Everything is for maintaining the body only. It is just like somebody takes care of, somebody buys a Mercedes and forgets to drive the Mercedes. बोले इतना अच्छा कार है, खराब हो जाएगा, इसको रहने देते हैं घर पे. Then why you bought this? This is a costly, very beautiful vehicle. Use this to achieve the highest destination. If we are just obsessed with taking care of the body, and most of the time people, what are they doing? What are we doing many times? Taking care of the body. All the world is running for what? To take care of the body. What is the purpose of this body? It is like taking care of the Mercedes and not driving it to reach the destination. Take care of the Mercedes, no problem. But don't forget to drive it. Okay. Any other thoughts? Okay, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Shrimad Bhagwat Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Our most enthusiastic participant. Okay, we'll have Kirtan for 5 minutes. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Ram. Oh, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha
Gopinath Radha
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jai Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
जय कलयुग पावन हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Hare Krishna. Thank you.